Right, so the same faults we did last time, Kevin. Okay?
Okay.
We're taking our next available road on the left.
Okay. Speed up. No, second gear, too slow. Keep close to the curb, follow the road round. Should be taking these junctions in second gear, these turn-ins.
Oh, why?
To keep your speed up. You slowed right down, there could be someone go back end of you. You do not need to go that slow round a bend.
Oh, but I thought for the junctions have to be in first gear.
No.
So I can stay in second gear then?
Yes, that is when you're going into a junction.
Going into
approaching a junction.
Approaching a junction.
Approaching a junction, second gear.
Yeah.
We'll be turning left at the next junction. This is an emerging junction. This is where you need to get into first gear in plenty of time.
In plenty of time?
Not within
turning left.
Turning left, yeah. I'd like you to obviously follow the road round.
Yeah.
Get into first gear. Stop, clutch down, stop, first gear. Shouldn't have stopped. Shouldn't have stopped because it's not a giveaway.
It's not a giveaway?
No.
It is a giveaway, isn't it?
Sorry, it's not a stop, it's a giveaway, which you could have been free to go, but it's a closed junction.
Yeah.
So you have to really get into first gear. You have to get into first gear to give away properly.
Oh. So I did get into first gear before I stopped there, but you then need to tell me to stop.
Yeah, I did. You pull up to a junction.
Taking the next road on the left.
Okay. So that's good. Speed, signal, speed. Stay close to the curbs, swing in, too far. That car don't help being there. You need to look into the junctions as you approach.
I did look into the junction. It's like you were shouting at me for turning.
No, I was just telling you to turn.
You said to swing in. What do you mean by swing in?
Turn in.
Oh. Okay. Why are you telling me to turn in or swing in then?
You're leaving it too late before you start your manoeuvre.
What do you mean, leaving it too late before I start my manoeuvre?
You've virtually started to go by the junction before you start turning. You have to follow the curb round.
Oh.
Second gear, follow the curb round. We're going to be turning left here. Come to the junction. When we get to the junction, first gear.
Yep. Now? Oh.
No, when we get to the junction. No, not now.
Oh.
We're doing the normal approach for the junction.
Which is?
Mirror.
Oh, mirror.
Speed.
Yeah, I'm doing my mirror. Yeah.
Yep, speed.
Yeah, I'm doing my speed.
Right, position.
What about my position?
Well, you're turning left. Where do you need to be positioned?
So I'm going to put my indicator
Position.
on.
Yes. That's position left.
Oh, left.
Yep. Have a look and go. Position, when you're turning left, you just follow the curb. Without hitting it, you stay away from the curb. Yep.
Yeah. Right. This is what you should be saying.
Yep.
Alright? So we're taking our next road on the left. The last time you did that, you went into first gear. We are approaching that junction. We don't need to slow down and use first gear because we're looking at the junction. We can see that it's a nice, wide, ordinary sized junction. There weren't any massive obstructions. If we do go into first gear, we'll slow yourself down too much and we're going to cause an obstruction to those ones behind you and potentially give wrong information to these people at the crossroads. So we're checking our mirrors, indicator goes on. Yep. Off the accelerator, which is what you told me to do, then let's see, gear. We are still in second gear. Looking around here, and was this more controlled?
That's perfect.
Yeah. You concentrated on the steering. Yeah. You didn't say anything about the last time we did that. Right. We went into first gear. Alright, yeah. It's like you were shouting.
Right, okay.
Turn. There was no issues with my turning, it was just I was going that slow because I chose first gear. Alright? End of the road. The last time that we did that, we stopped.
We stopped.
And your handbrake went on.
Yep.
It is an emerging junction. So what you should be doing is checking your centre in your left door mirror, 6-to-8 car lengths, which you were doing. Your indicator went on, which was perfectly fine. Now what we should be doing here, looking, we can't see a thing to our right.
That's right.
Alright, so we're off the accelerator pedal, we are braking, slowing ourselves down to an old man's walking pace, into that first gear, keeping the car moving. So off the foot
Position.
brake, keeping the foot near the foot brake, looking, off we go, and we didn't stop. So all we're doing now is bringing that clutch up. Next road on the left, you turned too late. Alright, so all you're going to do is make sure you turn at the right time. We're going to keep the curb in that door mirror just there, and we are going to keep it on that left hand side pillar. That is where the curb is going to maintain itself. So if we turn too late, we will go wide. However, there is that parked car there that it does cause the concern. Alright?
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with your mirror checks, nothing wrong with your indication, and there was nothing wrong with my speed. You kept telling me to slow myself down. I didn't need to slow myself down.
Okay.
Here, this is where I should be turning, and there's that parked car, and there we go. Now what I did before, I was the wrong side of the road.
Yep.
I would have been on the wrong side of the road. That car there would have crashed into us.
Yep, that's
Whereas
right.
here, I was in the correct position. I could see quite safely,
Yep.
and I gave myself enough time allowing that car to continue. End of the road, we're turning left.
Again, it's a closed junction.
It is an emerging junction,
Emerging,
and
yeah.
what I should be doing is like what I did before at that other junction, as in following that curb. So I'm checking my mirrors because I need to move out of the van that's just decided to abandon itself just there.
Just be careful of him.
So I'm checking my mirrors, which is what I perfectly did before. Indicator went on. Again, looking, slowing myself down,
Yep.
keeping that distance away from the curb, keeping that curb in that door mirror, following the curve. Turning the wheel to our left, looking to our right, looking in front of us, looking to our left, and keep following that curve. The curb stays in that door mirror. And off we go. That's what you should be saying. Does that make sense?
It does. It's just you just make it look so easy.
Look, it is, because all you're doing is you're recognising a fault, and then you are going about correcting that fault.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. Okay?
Yeah.
So you're not leaving it till they've actually done it. So what you're doing is you're preempting
Yeah. You.
what they could potentially do. Alright?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. It does. It just, as I say, just make it look so easy.
It is easy. It is. Everything about teaching people to drive isn't rocket science.